Stress is something we've all experienced at some point in our lives. Whether it's a deadline at work, an exam at school, or even a personal crisis, stress can have a profound impact on our bodies and minds. But have you ever wondered what happens inside us when we're stressed? Today, we dive into the world of hormones and their role in the stress response. Our story begins in the brain, where the hypothalamus takes center stage. The hypothalamus is like the conductor of an orchestra, coordinating various bodily functions. When it senses stress, it sends a signal to the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland, often referred to as the master gland, responds to the hypothalamus signal by releasing a hormone called adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH. This hormone travels through the bloodstream to reach the adrenal glands, which sit on top of the kidneys. Activated by ACTH, the adrenal glands release a surge of hormones, including cortisol. Cortisol is often called the stress hormone and plays a crucial role in our stress response. It helps regulate blood pressure, reduces inflammation, and releases stored energy, but the effects of cortisol don't stop there. When the stressor, such as a demanding situation, triggers the release of cortisol, it sets off a series of physiological, chemical, and psychological responses in the body. Physiologically, cortisol increases heart rate, elevates blood pressure, and boosts the body's metabolism. These responses are intended to help us navigate through the stressful situation. Chemically, cortisol influences neurotransmitters in the brain. It enhances the release of dopamine and norepinephrine, which can heighten alertness and focus. However, prolonged exposure to cortisol can disrupt these chemical balances and lead to sleep disturbances and mood disorders such as anxiety and depression. Psychologically, cortisol can trigger emotional responses like irritability, anger, and even changes in memory and cognition. Have you ever noticed how stress affects your decision-making or ability to concentrate? Cortisol could be partly to blame. Let's explore some examples of these effects in real-life situations. Imagine you have an important presentation due at work. Your heart rate increases, your palms get sweaty, and you may even feel a jumble of thoughts running through your mind. These physiological and chemical responses are a result of cortisol being released into your system. Or consider a student preparing for a challenging exam. The stress of the situation can make it difficult to concentrate, hindering their ability to recall information or solve complex problems. Cortisol's impact on cognitive function can be a major factor here. Stress is an unavoidable part of life, but understanding its effects on our bodies and minds can help us manage it better. So, the next time you find yourself in a stressful situation, remember, it's the intricate dance of hormones like cortisol that leads to the physiological, chemical, and psychological effects we experience. Take a moment for self-care, practice stress-reducing techniques, and remember, you have the power to control how stress affects you.